Hello all you Hammerdownigans, as we are in the truck playoffs, quest for a truck championship here tonight, as we're going to be taking on the Gambling Speeds and I kind of messed that up. The Blazing Speeds and Gambling Deeds of Las Vegas. As is the round of 12, race number 2, as Mr. Stagg, I do believe, punched his ticket into the next round. Sorry, I can't really speak today. But nonetheless, tonight, we will see these truck drivers go out here and try to punch themselves into the next round, especially some of those guys below the cut line, as only 8 drivers will move on out of 12. And tonight I am a little bit out of sync, but I will pull up these truck points and we will get right down to them, to telling you what they're all about. Now, hopefully some of you have joined, as we always do appreciate our viewers here at Hammerdown. I don't know if anybody can see down there at the bottom, but you can see that blue banner that states Hammerdown Racing Series. Now, this is something I just put on there, and if anybody disagrees with it or thinks it hurts the quality or the size of what we're broadcasting, just let me know. But to my knowledge, I do believe that the screen is still the same size, that I just kind of used some unused area down at the bottom there with that border. But nonetheless, let me know what you guys think. So without further ado, we will get these truck points out to you. And after race 1 at Martinsville in the round of 12, we had Stagg win that race, and that put him in at the top. And then we have Twoon, who is 2-time champ here in the truck series, followed by Sniper, then HDRS Hothead, who was formerly Rye. Then we have crowd favorite Travis, who will be having a fill-in tonight, who is going to be King Powell, who is a familiar face here at Hammerdown and co-owner. Then Filski is sitting in 6th after Trav, followed by Anxious Yeti, who is someone I believe will not be racing tonight, and very close to that cut line. Then we have HDRS Collins, who is 8th and right above the cut line there, but actually tied with Frankenstein, who is below the cut line on this tie, with Bacher following him behind, and then Panda, and then Shalinkin. So there's your 12 guys in the playoffs tonight. And last race, you've seen Stagg, Twoon, Zan, Sniper, Filski take top 5s at the rough and rowdy Martinsville. But tonight I feel like we're going to have a lot different racing. As I said, it is Blazing Speeds and Gambling Deeds tonight at Las Vegas. And that's what we're going to go with all night. It's going to be our little catchphrase. And yep, we're just waiting on our sidekick Visceral to get in here, who is becoming quite the popular voice amongst the Hammerdown Nation. A lot of people like his work, and he does do quite a good job up here in the booth. But we're just going to wait for some action to start to arise, as I would do. I believe the trucks are qualifying right now. Just making sure we get all of our invites so we can get in here and view this. I see that some people are watching. Please let me know, whoever that is, whoever's watching right now. Please let me know about the little banner at the bottom of the stream there. Do y'all think that helps, hurts, the stream? Like I was saying earlier, I believe the banner just uses some already unused space at the bottom of the stream. So yeah, but tonight we're going to have an action-packed race here at the speedy Las Vegas, as it can be tricky on those exits, as a lot of people have issues later on in the race. We won't have Jinx up here to give keys to victory, but tonight I think a key to victory will be saving that right rear, especially on these slaughter setups that you have here in the Truck Series. So that's definitely going to be a big thing to watch for. I think a lot of guys making tires and fuel last hand in hand may be an issue, and just finding the overall best balance of your truck. Either you're going to be tight in the beginning, loose in the end, loose in the beginning, tight in the end. It's just inevitable out here when you're messing with the slider. But I do believe that somebody out there will find that right balance. And I honestly believe tonight that we're going to see somebody win that we've not seen have their nose up there quite a bit in the Truck Series this year. I think we might see a Frankenstein come in here and steal him a win. Maybe Bad Dad Biker will come back from the back of that pack on some long green flag racing, and just find a strategy that works for them. But I got 3 people watching right now, so I want a big thanks to them. And as always, here at Hammerdown, just please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, comment. Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle sponsoring the side comments again, so we want to thank them for that, as always. If we have anybody watching, if you have something to say, tell us who you think's going to win the race, anything like that, we would greatly appreciate it. Got some live streams going up now. Want to tune into those guys. I want to shout out Shady Acres and HDRS Hothead, formerly Raw, for their streams tonight, as they will help me out a great deal throughout the evening, as that is how we bring you all the in race action, or not action but statistics, such as lap count and all that. And also these guys give us a little insight to what they're doing on pit road, even what pit road is looking like for these truck guys, like how much fuel is around, how are those tires looking after X amount of laps, or a full tank. These are really beneficial to us. It's things that the game doesn't really give us when we're in this stream. But yes, we will get straight down to business once these guys get going. And I believe qualifying is over. Just going to wait on our join message. And once again, don't be shy on that chat. Light up the like button. If you don't like what you're hearing, hit the dislike button. Honestly, I don't care. Just do something. That's really what I care about. But yeah, I mean, like, F me in the chat, I don't care. Just make sure if you use the F word, you have to use Captain Dave or a trademark symbol, because he owns the word. So gotta do that, or illegal stuff. But on to Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, unless it's something you can take back with you, I guess. As long as it don't itch, you should be good. And sorry I'm not as comedically savvy as Visceral Killer. My brain tends to be more in the 20 to 35 age range. His is more beyond that, like 8-year-old kids and nice barbecue grill stuff like that, So but shout out to him on his jokes. And once again, I'm not asking, I'm begging. press the like button or dislike button. Like I said, I don't care. Or predict your winner in the chat. That'd be interesting. And y'all act like I don't know how many of you is watching, but I know you're hearing me. So like, that just means you're ignoring me. And that's just a different issue for yourself. But I'm getting my invites in rows, so we should be good to go as soon as I get that join message. As I said, Visceral Killer running late, so hard to tell when we'll see him. And tonight we will have a moment of silence at until someone tells me different. We will have a moment of silence at lap 21 due to the tragedy that happened down in Texas last week, where 21 people lost their lives in a school shooting. I'm sure that's something that many people don't know about, you know, that don't know about it, I should say. But yeah, so 18 children, 2 adults at this moment so far, and we're 19 children and 2 adults, if I think. And we want to give a moment of silence to pay our respects to them during this race. And that will be once again at lap 21. And we are waiting for that join message. And we got it. And here we go. Hopefully we get in there and catch them before that green flag goes down for the start of this race. And this will be a race from Vegas in the trucks. And I do believe this will be a nighttime affair. So it's going to get hot on the strip as these trucks take a rip around the asphalt of Las Vegas. Alright, and this is the World of Westgate Las Vegas 200, sponsored by Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle on Hammerdown Racing Series, Hammerdown Racing Series YouTube channel. And as always, it is boogity 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 boys, let's go truck racing as we take off race number 2 in the round of 12 here at Las Vegas. And we're going to have quite the pack coming down into turn number 1 as all these guys are still 2 rows out here on the track. No bottom feeding so far. As you see Shalinkin out there in that 44 truck taking out to a fast start here at the beginning of this race. We're going to try to get over here into some people's views as there is 30 laps in this first stage. You got HDRS Hothead in the 45 working hard on the 44 here to the outside. 38 behind him. Forensic, I believe. And then down there on the inside is the 33 of Dunlap Racing. Dunlap's going to work himself back to 4th behind Forensic, and the 38 is the 15 of Frankenstein is going to work himself up into 5th. And the 40 of Mr. Stagg is making a charge up the field now, as he did win the last race. Stagg has been proven late here in the season that he is going to be tough all the way through this quest for a truck championship. Once again, want to shout out Shady Acres and HDRS Hothead for their streams tonight, as that will help us greatly as they are in lap number 3 of stage 1. As we got some good racing here amongst the top 10, it seems to be, as Manbird rounds up that top pack as he gets underneath the 13 of Biker and gives him a little bit of push up the track there, but we'll think better of it and fall back in behind for the home stretch here. And there's Rice still making a strong case as Shalinkin has dropped from the lead all the way back to 4th. And we have the 44 of Hothead out there leading this charge. He's got Forensic, and oh, Dunlap slides in right where Forensic tried to go low here, I do believe, as he's working mostly alone at this moment. Let's get us back into our new and improved overhead view as we're watching the Fast Stag, as we'll tag him for right now, as it is blazing speeds but no gambling deeds here at Las Vegas. Not quite yet anyways, as the 13 of Biker's going to take a gambling deed, and he's not going to get to the bumper, or tailgate rather, of that 40 truck of Stag quite yet. 44 is having a lot of issues. He keeps dropping back. Manbird in the 21 truck has now found himself up there in the front of this pack, as just moments ago he was in the back. And there's King Paul, who is filling in for Travis, as he is finding himself working back up into this top 10. And there's Panda back, probably had some issue. And then also Shady Acres. And here's the two-time champion Twoon following the fill-in of Paul, who is in Travis's truck, if nobody got that information earlier. As we just wait for Visceral to join and spice this party up a little bit. You know, give the people what they want. As we are 6 coming into 7 laps now, or on lap 7, I'm sorry, going into 8 here in stage number 1. As you got the leader of Rye, he is out here at a good pace, a really good pace, as we're going to try to get up there and take a look at him. As he's out here leading this bad boy, I'm sure he's not too happy that I was off of him for so long there, but he has Dunlap working hard on that rear end, as the 45 truck does not look slouched here so far in that Plan B sales truck. As always, thank you guys, anybody out there watching or who will watch this stream, thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think of the race and what you don't like about it. Anything you think we can improve, it's all appreciated. So thank you very much, and always hit the bell. You'll be notified anytime we go live, any Thursday, Friday, or Saturday for the Hammerdown series, and then the Weekend Warriors Racing Series on Sundays, which is presented by HDRS on YouTube. And also give us a little feedback on our border that I've added at the bottom of the truck stream here. Let us know what you think about that. But enough talking about this, let's get back to a little bit of this playoff racing here at the fast, speedy, slick, gambly Las Vegas. As they're going down the Neal straightaway now, the 45 truck still looking very strong. Look like the 33 is just kind of looking to push with him, get him up the track, get away from the rest of these guys. Forensic in the 38 not looking like a slouch, and there, like I said it, like a fiddle and a drum. There's the 15 of Frank. Like I said, I think that one of those guys that just really aren't up at the front of these races a whole lot, somebody is going to pull it out tonight and shock the whole field. Throw a hammer down through the standings, if you will. As we are on lap 11 of 30. And is position 1 of 15 for Rye, as he is followed by Dunlap. And then Forensic, Frank, and the Manbird all trail behind. That is your top 5. As we start seeing some space. As we start seeing some space come between these trucks, we're going to start seeing the racing become a little more sporadic, as we have around 12 laps of fuel remaining, so there will be a pit stop in this stage. Caution or green, it will happen. So the field will be shaken up due to that effect alone. But so far we have some nice crisp racing here on the nice hot sticky asphalt of Las Vegas. And King Canute, thank you for joining in, or HDRS Canute, I'm sorry, thank you for joining in. He also agrees that someone new is going to win tonight here. And as Rob was saying earlier in the year, you know, he says, I always win those races that don't matter, the exhibitions, the all-stars. He mops the floors, and then he gets in these cup, or these sanctioned races rather, and he says he just can't get it done, can't seem to get it done. So maybe tonight the HDRS Hothead will maybe get that W. But these guys are looking at around 10 laps of fuel remaining throughout the field. Tire wear may not make it for a lot of these guys, so we'll see how it works out. I believe the tires are going to go before the fuel. As you see, some people already taking that chance to go down pit road. 2 guys to be exact. That will be Filski and the 44 Shalinkin doing the short pit, as they will try to make it on the long run. Maybe they have the tire rather to do this. But we're back out here to the front, as you got Rye. He's with quite a bit of company now, as Dunlap is not helping like he was before, is because Forensic is coming at such a large pace as Frankenstein, Forensic, and Rye will all pit, along with Stag and the Manbird coming down pit road. And then a few that come in this play that I cannot tell. Biker back there in the back, as we have a slew of trucks coming down the backstretch. So a lot of these guys could not handle the rubber to fuel ratio, and maybe this will work out for Filski and the other one who pitted with him, Shalinkin. Sorry, I forgot. Thank you, Death, for your feedback on the border. As we got these 2 trucks here battling it out, I believe that these 2 guys will be the leaders whenever everybody cycles around. So here they come right now, as all these people are coming off pit road, so they definitely will be taking the lead. Let's see who Dunlap is actually still in the lead at this moment due to not pitting yet. So maybe he's able to calculate that tire wear a little more, maybe go in here and do something crazy like the right sides. You never know about the Dunlap boy. I believe we're going to see him pit right here, maybe. Heard a lot of deceleration, but no turn down pit road. But we did see it from Twin, and possibly, I'm not sure who that was. Alright, but for right now, we still have the Dunlap out there in the lead. Filski and Shalinkin not far off the pace there, as we got the 40 of Stag mowing some grass, sponsored by Scott's Lawn Care. The 40 truck there. So there we go. You're welcome, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. You do not have to do the grass this week. There's Frankenstein working with Forensic once again. The Man-Bird not far off behind them. This group did pit together. As the 87 is now your leader. That is the fill-in. King Paul for Travis. Maybe he's got these tires figured out. You can see he's a little loose out here. Hear that engine roar. And he's keeping her out there on the asphalt, folks. He's going to make it stretch all the way out to the end of this tank, he said. And, he's racing for Travis, who is in this truck playoff, who really does need these points. And so here we are. But as the 87 is still your leader, but second place is no other than that 45 truck of HDRS Hothead, as King Paul will go down pit road having everybody lapped. And there comes Mr. Hothead right on cue, as he will actually have to get his lap back. So Paul has some time here, and Right here's Stag. Let's try to get over to Mr. Rye, or Hothead. I'm sorry, I'll have to get used to that. But here he is, and we'll see how this works out between him and the 87 here, as they will be battling for the lead. You can see Forensic, Frank, and the Manbird all right there, fighting and scratching for those little bit of points here at the end of stage 1. But for right now, I'm sorry, but right now we're going to take a moment of silence for the shooting that took place in Texas earlier this week, where 21 lives were lost, 19 children and 21 adults. So just a moment of silence for that, please and thank you. Thank you. And we're right back here to the racing as Rye has taken over the lead. I'm not quite sure where King Paul ended up after that cycle through, but it looks to be not in a great position. But Rye, you know, he kept it together even with Filski taking the short pit with Shalinkin. Rye was able to maintain the lead. I don't know if he just had that large of a lead over them when they decided to do that, but nonetheless, we got Frankenstein up here in that 15 Ford F-150 working on this Silverado with the 45 a Hothead. And the 38 Forensic and the Manbird and the 21 is not far behind, as this is a four truck battle for this lead, as they're going 2 by 2. 45 to the high side, still in the lead. 38 low, bumps to 15 up. 15 is going to drop back to third position. The Manbird is going to try to file in the inside line and work that through turn 3 and 4 entry, as the 15 still falling back to the outside, as he's going to have to find himself a place to get real quick. He gets bumped up to the wall out of 4. 45 still high on the lead, as we have 5 laps remaining here in stage number 1. We have some awesome tight racing here, as we're going to try to look at this new and improved top view, as the 45 has got the lead, the 38 close in tow, as the 21 is going to work deep to the inside on the 38 into the entry of turn 1 and 2. 45 still has the low side. A great deal of lead here for him right now, as the Manbird and the 21 is going to try to take a push from the 38. A little bit of a block to the bottom side maybe for the Manbird here, as we've got him in a 5-car run here, as Twoon has now stuck his nose here with 4 laps remaining in stage number 1. Some really exciting racing here in the round of 12. Race number 2, everybody looking for every little point. And you have the 21 making an inside move on 3 and 4. Will the 45 be able to hold it in that mid to low line? He will. The 21's going to have to slide back and, oh, gets a slide job on the 3. Tries to work it back low, and the 21 there. 45's going to hang it on. He's made that truck 4 trucks wide here, as he's going to work the high side and try to maintain the lead. I believe he can still have the momentum here with the push on the 21. 21's not going to be able to clear his nose. 21 still on the inside of Manbird here. Twoon has now worked himself up to second place, pushing that 45 truck as hard as he can. Twoon in the 3 is going to work the high side. Rest of the trucks work the low. Still a lot of momentum up there on that high side for the 3. He's able to do the reverse slide job to the bottom. Thinks he didn't have enough room, but he did. Tries to work up on the 45 on the outside here. Just can't quite get it done, as we have now 2 remaining here as we go into turns 1 and 2 and go down the Neal straightaway. We have 3 wide there at one point, still 2 wide to the back. Twoon to the lead, as the 21 is going to push him up on the high side. 38 of Forensics really giving a push low on the 45. 45 of Rye has now lost the lead, as the Manbird and the 21 has worked himself to second. Rye back to third, Twoon to the lead still. We have 1 remaining. White flag here in stage number 1. Twoon has worked himself all the way back up to the lead here. Hothead was leading this just laps ago. Manbird has worked himself up to P2, as we're going to try to get on there with Twoon. Here they come. There's 2 wide back there for 5th. As I thought for sure Frank had a stronger truck than that in this stage. He did take a bump. Twin's going to take us to the line for stage number 1 and take it in the 3 truck, followed by Manbird, Hothead, Forensic, and Frank. Man, what a awesome last 6 laps there in that stage number 1. Man, oh man. So for personal and health reasons, I am going to mute myself and do another moment of silence for a shooting tragedy that took place in Buffalo, New York earlier this year. Thank you. As you can see, we have started stage number 2 with 27 laps in this stage, and that's 3 shorter than the last, so we'll see how the pit stops work out this time, as Twin kept that lead off pit road with Manbird obviously right there next to him as the 45 of Ryan. That strong Silverado is going to try to work the bottom line with a few guys. And you got Frankenstein down there. It's not a bad truck to have with you tonight, as he has been quick early and often. And as always, thank everybody that is watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you do, don't like, put a thumbs down, don't really care. As long as you're doing something, know you're paying attention. And as always, this race is brought to you by Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle. Come on down and get your weekly buffet special, as this week it is Italian escargot. It is escargot as you would get in France, but with the sauce that you would get in Italy. So it's basically like snail spaghetti. Nonetheless, Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle. Everything you need and everything you don't want. As we are 3 laps coming to 4 here in this second stage at Vegas, Twin has already took the first stage and its stage points, as he is continuing his defense of a 2-time title champion back-to-back, mind you. So he's looking to be Mr. 3-time Twin here on the Farewell Tour, matched the number that he has run on that truck. And 3 championships and 3 as many seasons for him would be a great accomplishment. And him and Travis both working on their farewell tours, as Travis is getting a feel in tonight with King Paul, co-owner of the spectacular HDRS. We've had some pretty decent racing here tonight, as that first stage brought us a lot of action there in those last 6 laps. Heck, it could have been 10 laps to go, and just, you know, you just chime in at a certain moment and really lock into what you're looking at. But appreciate everybody watching right now, as I am a one-man wrecking crew up here in the booth at the moment. Anybody that's really interested, just share this to anybody that you think would be interested, and we would greatly appreciate that here at Hammerdown Racing Series. And that's for anybody who is currently or will watch this stream. All rules apply no matter when you watch it, day, night, or morning, beginning, middle, or end of the week, or month, or year. But we have some moves getting made on the 3 truck here. 38 looking low again, as he's been threatening on that low side in the first parts of stage number 1. Can he be a problem there in the early parts of stage number 2? Slide job up the track. Hothead to the low side inside the 38, working into turn number 3. He is really low, 3 wide as they go into turn number 4. The Twins still out there in the lead. 3 wide still. Slide job up for the 38. Can't quite get it there. Dunlap's there in the 33. 21 of the Manbird is going to go inside and take the lead from 3 of Twin. Not sure what happened there. Hothead in the 45. Here he comes. Or, I'm sorry, is that the 40 of Stag? I believe it is. 40 of Stag down there and there on the inside. Give us a little top view here. Get back in this mess up here. Oh, 38 bumping 33 as we get right back on camera here. He's going to try the slide job. Can't quite do it. Scares everybody to death in the process. Even the 40 truck wiggled and he wasn't even there. Oh, man, that's good stuff. 44 of Shalinkin looking low. 40 of Stag looking real low on the 38. Got him a little bit in that bumper. We're looking 4 wide here. Nope. Dunlap thinks better. Is going to push it 3 wide. 4 wide. 4 wide. Dunlap tags the wall. Is going to get a nice push from Hothead there. Courteous Racing. 44 is going to dive it real deep. Can't quite keep it in the throttle though. 40 is going to come up. 44 looking to wash. Gets him a little touch. No wall action though. As we got some great racing going on right here, just in the top 5. And it's quite thick up here, thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, if you will. In the top 5, 6, I don't even know how 4th through 7th's decided right now. 3 wide back there around 7th to 8th place. It's 6th, 7th, and 8th, if honestly. 38 of Forensics just sitting pretty right in all this action, kind of leading this and watching that. And here's the 21 getting overtaken by the 3 this time by. As we'll be going down to 16 to go, I believe. 17 to go here in this stage. 38 still up there with all that action. We're going to take a look off the back view of Dunlap here in that 33 Silverado. Oh, big bump there up to the 40, I do believe. Didn't hurt him, not as much. And these trucks, they are basically tanks. It's really hard to knock one off its course. And even at that, it's even hard to hurt one. But Mr. Twins has jumped back out there to league. The 40 has been rather aggressive. Going to say, hey man, this is track that I can race, so I'm going to put my nose there. And he tried to put it between the 38 and the 21. Couldn't quite get it done. 33 is just watching all this stuff unfold as they're going to try to take the high side once again. I'm surprised that nobody's using that wall a little bit here already. Oh, tag off the wall for the 33. 44 is going to go underneath as more company will arrive. 45 of Hothead and the 51 of Filsky also going beneath, along with the 15 of Frank, but it looks like it's going to stop there. Man, right here, 3 takes a bump, goes up a little bit. 38 to the inside, following the 40 of Stag. 40 of Stag did take the lead momentarily. 38 going to take it 3 wide for the lead. Heck of a run here for the 38, as he is going to clear for the lead for a brief moment. Bumping with the 43 wide for that lead. What an overtake there. Not able to complete the slide job. Going to go 4 wide here. Bump up from the 3 for the 21. Off the wall. A little bit of shake and bake. Shalink way down to the inside. Another bump from the 40 and the 38. And what racing we've got going on here. Look at this. Filsky's got a good inside view off to the left there of the 40 and 38 racing. Oh, 40 gets up, gets a little loose, a little slow down, a little bump there from the 51 of Filsky. 45 of Hothead's looking back for that lead once again. Man, what some exciting racing we have here. I can't believe we only have me up here to talk about it. Thanks all you guys watching right now, guys and gals alike. Thank you so much. 15 of Frank up here, making some noise. Here he is. Twins drop back considerable amount. So is Manbird. Has got Forensic going to go in right now. And this is when I would figure we'd see some guys going around. About 12 to go. Already got Bacher down in there. Here's the Manbird. And Stag up there. You got the 2 Siamese trucks. Is 140, 145. And Stag and Hothead. as I assume we'll see Visceral rather soon. And the 45 or 40 of Stag is being followed by that 45 of Hothead, followed by the 51 of Filsky, followed by the 44 of Shalinkin, and rounded up by the 3 of Twoon, and the 21 of the Manbird is not far off their tails, as I'm sure he'll find them as they go to a little bit of a diamond racing pack. Twoon's going to go down low to signify that he is going to pit this lap by, as they are 2 by 2, as the 40 will drop low here into 3 and 4. Twoon's going to be pitting this time. 2 other trucks pit. 40 around, gets spun by the 44, but he's able to save it. Oh man, what an awesome save there for him. Good job, Stag. Everybody else stayed out. I guess Twoon got loose. He did not pit. He could have got trapped on the outside and wasn't able to pit. Nonetheless, we still got Rye out here. He's retaking the lead. We'll get back up there to Hothead, as he's going to go down to pit, followed by Twoon. Filsky's going to keep her on the track barely, as he almost went mowing like Stag did. As you can see, Stag's tire marks through there right now. So, a big part of me wants to call this Charlotte, and I know it's not. As we're going to see what Filsky does here, as he is in the lead. Filsky.
Dang, they had you in here doing this alone, Stu?
Yes, and we are almost done with stage 2. We got around 10 laps to go. Filsky is currently in the lead because we're under green flag pit stops. Man, it's been a heck of a race.
All right. Well, I got it on Filsky right now. He seems to be alone, maybe running a fuel strategy. Who had been leading up to that last pit stop?
It was a mix between Rye and Stag. But they are now coming off pit road right now, as Filsky still has not pit this green flag stop.
Down comes...
It's Filsky this time. One moment, I gotta fix the audio. Okay, now we're back here. But yeah, we got Filsky going down pit road here, and the rest of these guys are all out here in a bunch.
So it should be a battle for the lead between Schlinken and Stag then, right?
51 is still on the... they just now got their lap back, so he's still the leader. The 38 of Forensic will most likely be our leader. He was a part of that group.
Forensic.
He was out here part of that group. Yeah, he'll be the leader when they come back around. That group behind him, though, is all fighting for positions. You're basically looking at your top performers tonight. These guys up in this top group. Twoon's been finding some really good late run speed. He won stage 1 coming from way back, and these guys you see up front, though, right now, that has been the contention. Filsky's actually back on track, still in the lead. So.
Oh wow! Was it a two-tire shot, maybe?
Good gap for him there. Most could have been. There wasn't as many laps at this stage as there were last stage, as we got 6 remaining, and these guys, I mean, they're going to have a hard time catching him. I think depends on how he hangs on to that truck. These guys are going to have to really work together if they want to try to win this stage. If not, they're just going to be battling amongst themselves, I believe. You can
Frankie's had a decent truck here tonight.
Oh yeah, I've been on him all night. I even said that maybe him or Biker, someone like that, would win. Even Hothead out here, he's he's not won a race yet, so maybe he'll be able to get it done.
Yeah, just so you know, also that Bob's Burger movie definitely holds up. It was pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
That's good to know.
Worth the money, too. It's an hour and 42 minutes long.
Killer, you should open your phone, look at the stream right now, and tell me what you notice.
Look at the stream. Like the YouTube stream, or?
Yeah, like the Hammerdown stream. And tell me what you notice.
It says Hammerdown Racing Series on the blue bar at the bottom.
Yes. We should all do that.
Yeah, I know how to do that on Twitch. How did you do that on?
You just go to those settings, like whenever you're like trying to stream or whatever. You can go to the
Right.
settings, and it has an option. It's like a banner.
Oh
you know?
no! Frank around, big damage. Collected another truck as well.
Oh
Whoever's in
no!
the 21.
He got the man bird.
Yeah, big wreck.
Not too much damage on that 21 Ford though, or a Chevy. I'm sorry.
All right, so I gotta scroll back and find someone else now.
All right, so
Stag and Rye Racing.
Filski's still in the lead. I don't know if they're going to catch him. I don't know if they're going to get him in time. As this time by,
Dunlap's flying.
nah, this time by they got
here?
2 to go. 2 to go. Be 1 to go this time by for Filski.
Filski's fighting that thing on right sides only, though.
You can see them; they're not far behind him. As Dunlap's going to catch him, I believe, in that 33, right at the line, possibly. As this time by will be 1 to go in stage number 2. Twin was the winner of stage number 1, as you can see him there in 3rd, I believe. Dunlap in 2nd. Good pack right there in that top 7. 51's battling it hard as he's going to work it up the track, try to catch it a little bit on exit, I'm sure. These guys are running it low and hard. They're going to try to catch him. 33 slings it way out there.
Yeah,
3 slings it out there too far.
Don't think Dunlap's going to get to him.
Filski's going to work that real high asphalt. I was just talking about this earlier on in the stage. Why is nobody going up? Well, nobody had enough tire wear to. And we're going to see it right here. 51 of Filski's going to take stage number 2 at Las Vegas.
Stage 2.
And it's going to be followed by Dunlap, Twoon, and I can't tell if that was Rye or Stag. That was Hothead, then Stag in the top 5.
Yeah, good run in there.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Filski, Dunlap, Twoon, Hothead, Schlinken, Stag. Top 5.
And then Forensic 7, Bird 8th, 9th King Pile, and 10th Sniper.
Yep, and we're just going to take this moment in between stages to say, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for Hammerdown Racing Series on YouTube. Catch us every Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 9:30 across all series, and catch us on Sunday whenever we present the Weekends Warriors Racing Series. And this is the World of Westgate, round of 12, race 2, and the truck's quest for a truck championship, sponsored by Captain Dave and Tackle on Hammerdown YouTube channel.
Yes, sir. Well said. Captain Dave's, you know, perfect place to go in the summer. Get all your master bait and tackle needs taken care of. It, you know, cool down with some of that peanut butter scrimp and the world famous secret sauce.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. As I'm on Schlinken here, as I take it, he qualified on the pole again.
Yeah, he did. And Filski's going to keep the lead with Twoon and Rye, or Hothead. I will have to beat that in my brain. It's Twoon and Hothead, Dunlap, Stag, Schlinken, Forensic.
Schlinken got around Dunlap.
They're
so
all
he's in
breathing
the,
down their necks.
Position now. Dunlap's fighting back on the inside though.
The high side Twoon, he's been working that high side all night. Won him in stage 1. See if he can run away here in stage number 3.
Oh, big wreck, biker around in the back.
Way big wreck.
Truck wreck. I think Frank was involved.
Collins was involved. Biker involved. Let's see who else was involved. Not quite seeing anyone else. Frank possibly involved. Panda possibly got a little bit on that.
As Raya's going for a pass now on the 51 of Filski. I
No
believe that's
caution.
the lead. Nope. Twoon is our leader. He did hit the wall there.
We're going to go overhead on the 40 truck here. As you see the 51, 33, 45, 44 all in frame there, racing hard. Door to door down the Neal straightaway.
Ah, man. You know who else was fighting hard? That would be me. Fighting a top 5 worst sunburn of my life.
Buttermilk. That really works.
Does it?
Yes.
We have a bunch of aloe.
As you can see, that 40 and 45, they're working hard on each other door to door here as they're kind of like blocking the traffic off. This guy behind the 51 of Filski, they're all working that high side, leaving the 40 alone. 3 wide right here. 3 wide between the 33, 38, and 44 coming out of 4. Door to door.
Can they hold it?
They did hold it, but they did not do it without getting shaky. As they're still 3 wide down the front stretch and back into turn number 1 and 2.
Schlinkenbach's out there.
38 is going to move up and make the next line 3 wide. It's almost 4 wide, nearly 5 wide coming out of turn 2.
Well, these guys are getting after it here early in this final stage.
They're all racing for it hard. 19 laps around so for the field on fuel here. If we go with the race trends, that right rear will not make it to the end of that tank of fuel. As the 33 hits the wall multiple times and slides all the way back to the back of this front pack. As King Paul is out there in the 87 for Travis tonight as a fill-in. And he's not doing bad. He's up here in the top 10.
Yeah, that's good. That's just what Travis needed. I believe Travis already has a... No, does he have a win in the playoffs? I don't think he does.
He won the last race of the season. Filski working hard on the inside of Tween, back to the line. 51 looking to take the lead. Can't quite do it this time, Bob, but he's going to try to get her done in turn number 1, and he does on the low side. Can he complete the slide job here at the end? He does. He makes it up to the top of the track.
From Tween, though.
A little bit of touch on the wall. Tween's going to get the crossover back out of 3 and 4. Not quite overtook him yet, but will on the inside line here, coming to the line. Killer, I will be right back. Gonna wet my whistle.
Right, gotcha.
Been talking for like an hour straight.
You're good. So right now we got a couple of battles going on here at the front of the pack. This is essentially a 4-truck battle for the lead right now, as we just came down to 84 laps remaining in the race, I believe that said. And right now it's Filski first, Twoon second, third Stag, fourth Hothead, a.k.a. Rye. And those are your top 4 right now that are just kind of pushing out on this field. And without some sort of pit strategy going on right now, you got to imagine it's going to be one of these guys, you know, sticking around to possibly win this event here. As it's still a battle between Filski and Twoon, but now Stag's going to get down there. He's to the bumper of Twoon. Is he going to get low, or is he going to fall in line here? He's just going to fall in, get the draft. Out here, let's see what they do. They stay in line. The only one that goes low there is Rye. As we have, I think that is Collins going slow on the exit of turn 3 and 4. All right, can Twoon get it done? He's on the inside. He's got Stag pushing in. Rye's going to have a good run here. He's right back up to the bumper. He goes high. It looks like he wants to work with Filski. Filski alone up top with, we're going to see a slide job here by Twoon. But Stag got a great run on that inside, and now he's going to battle for the lead here on the inside. It may be 3 wide.
As we do have some spectacular action here. Rye's going to work to the inside, looking to make it 3 wide with Twoon and the 51 of Filski.
Yeah,
it is 3 wide. Twoon kind of pushes the 40 a little bit low. That was Stag on the low side. And they're going to work back to a 3 group up on the top side. Makes you wonder if these niche trucks will stay together.
Yeah, they kind of been working together. I think Hothead Rye is just kind of biding his time right now, because I'm sure he could get a better run than he has been getting into some of these turns, and it looks like he's just kind of comfortable where he's at, doesn't want to really use the truck up or burn too much off here early. Wow, way down on the inside there is Stag. He saved it, but man, he got loose coming off of 1 and 2 there.
Yeah, he definitely had a little grip in his pants there, I bet. As Twoon's going to be our leader right now as the top 10 here. Looks like it's a fight between Dunlap and Powell, who is filling in for Travis once again.
For the final position there in the top 10. He's
got Forensic out here kind of separating himself. trying to be the lone top 5 up here.
Yeah.
You can't count off Shalinkin though. They're getting a line behind him there. The Manbird looking to push him on up through maybe. Filsky's finding himself back up to the bumper of that 3. So, I believe we got Frank down in the pits, or down low at least.
We'll have to see if Stag can do anything after that incident coming off 1 and 2. And yeah, we are seeing some early pit stops here. Not a bad idea if you were involved in that early accident in this stage. Maybe try to gain yourself some pit positions by short pitting.
Yeah, most definitely. And I'm going to try to see how many laps we got left this time by. I think they're running just a little around 27 laps a tank, I think. I could be wrong.
As we have 57 laps remaining in the race.
Yep, so we're going towards 56 here, and Twins finding a little separation. Hothead trying to push Filsky up there. They definitely want to catch that tailgate of the 3. They don't want him to have the pit strategy.
Back up.
Yeah, Stag has had a fast truck all race. I'm pretty sure he started near the back of this field and was up in the top 5 within 3 laps.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and then Forensic still not, letting Schlinken get to his bumper. And then there's another 3-truck tango back behind them with Pyle and Dunlap in that 3rd group.
Yes, as we're on board with Stag here, we're going to go off his hood here as he's on the rear end of Hothead, who has Filsky in front of him, and then your leader Twin in the 3-truck. And he's giving a nice push on this tailgate, not quite working with it like you think he would, but he should, I believe, work with the 45 of Hothead. He's a good racer to have on your side.
Absolutely.
As we get a little bump from the 40 on the 45 here, bump up to the wall for the 40 off that bump on the truck in front of him. And that's what you talk about here in these trucks. You kind of hurt yourself touching people in these trucks. As 45 is pitting.
Right, yep.
51 around off a bump from the 3 on the wall.
Around.
Oh, we got a good view of that one. And here's Stag to the lead.
Forensic, Bird, and Travis, Pyle filling in for Travis, are on pit road right now.
So we're going to follow Stag now as that little bit of an incident. Don't know what happened, but we did get a good view of it. We were right there on board.
Did not get any damage there, though.
This Twin's going to try to work himself back up here to
I don't think
Stag.
That was good, because I do think Stag had the fastest truck on the track at that point. As he had fallen back from that save and still got caught back up to him.
Couldn't have worked more beautifully for Stag there, as you can see him kind of working himself up the track on those worn tires. I believe on worn tires, that's where you want to be. You want to be at the top of that track. There's a little more grip up there.
You're not going to burn them quite as much as you would trying to keep that truck down on the bottom.
Oh, here we go. We got our leader Stag going to go in. Twin's going to stay out. Shalinkin also staying out.
Shalinkin, Dunlap, and Sniper staying out.
So we're trying to get back over here to got Punk Panda going down pit road and that beautiful Haley Deegan truck, or coming out rather.
Back over to Twin, who's got Shalinkin catching him.
Hooters. Shady Acres. And there's Twin, who is the leader, being closely followed by the 44 of Shalinkin. Don't know if these 2 trucks have pitted yet. I know Twin has it, but I don't know about the 44.
Not. The 44 has not pit yet either. Sniper peels off and pits this lap, so it's just Twin, Shalinkin, and Dunlap who are staying out.
We'll see how these guys fit this out. I believe they're looking maybe around 25 laps of fuel or so. I think. I could be wrong on that. As if that is correct, I believe we'll see 2 more pit stops after these pit stops.
As now here our leaders come. Twin and Shalinkin down. Dunlap stays out. He will take over the lead.
Dunlap's going to push it to that 25 mark, I believe. He's going to try to get all he can out of that truck. And he was doing that earlier. He was showing that earlier in the race, that he was able to keep that truck out there a little longer than the rest of those guys. He's not quite as fast as they are out here on these short runs, but he's able to keep it out there on these long green runs, and that's what we've had in this race.
If it comes down to 25 laps to go or something in a run, he's good.
And you can see him here.
Now.
He's going to make a really good stop here, and he is going to be very close to those guys that pitted in front of him. As you got the got Forensic and the 45 of Hothead coming around, as I don't know where they'll fall. They're 45's in fourth right now. 45 is fourth.
Who's the leader?
Nope, 45 is now second.
Dunlap still.
Dunlap is still the leader, yes. So Dunlap is on the lead. Rye is chasing him down at this moment. As we're going to try to get on board with Rye. Dunlap's still in his box. Not Rye, Hothead. Damn it.
It is Rye. It's Rye. We got to quit changing our names, you know, in the playoffs, guys.
Hothead Rye. There we go. Compromise.
Forensic going for a move on the inside.
As Hothead is now your leader, Dunlap unfortunately did not hang on to the lead there. But that doesn't matter. It all matters whenever those pit stops work out at the end. How is it going to work for him? And
we are down to 48 laps remaining in the World of Westgate Las Vegas 200.
Presented by Captain Dave's on Hammerdown YouTube channel.
Now selling Larry's Lightning Lemonade. 18% alcohol by volume in a 25-ounce can. And it's got the same amount of energy as a dozen Stacker 5 energy pills.
And don't forget, Captain Dave's buffet special of the week is Italian escargot. And as always, Red Rocket Dog specials, $5 all day, every day.
Every day.
And as always, thank you to Captain Dave's Master Bait and Tackle, sponsored by Don't Eat Incorporated. But right now, this is Hammerdown Round of 12, race number 2, Las Vegas.
Yeah, they're running out of time. There's this race, and then they have Watkins Glen. So this is really the race to show what you got, is because next week, if you're not in, it's desperation mode. So it'd be really nice to pick up a win here. As Forensic is on the inside of Rye, will he take the lead here?
And that really wouldn't hurt a whole lot of people if Forensic were to win this race.
Because I believe he is not in the playoffs, correct?
He is not. So that would be almost as a relief to some of these guys. But someone like that man right there in that 45, if he was to win this race, that would hurt some spirits.
He's got a lot of tough customers coming after him right now.
Well, unfortunately, Anxious Yeti was not able to make it to the race tonight. No. So he is right there at the bottom. He did have a few cushion points, but I forgot who he was tied, or who's tied there at the bottom. There's two guys tied right on the line. I think it's Bacher and Frank, honestly. And so those two guys are racing against each other tonight.
Side by side for the lead now. How did Twoon get there?
Oh,
Forensic fell back a few spots, and then Schlinken and Stagg and Twoon are now taking over. Twoon back to the lead here.
If the 40 or a non-playoff guy wins this race, it kind of keeps the field the same. But if someone like Twoon was to punch their ticket, which he's already, you know, the leader in the points.
Right.
So, but, you know, if he wins this race, that just solidifies another, you know, top 2 spot there, top 4 spot.
Exactly. We just crossed the line with 43 laps remaining.
So that's roughly 43 more minutes of racing.
I don't think it's taking them a minute to get around here. Maybe about 20 minutes of racing left.
It does seem like that in these trucks sometimes, though, huh?
It does. It does.
But we've had some really good tight racing here at Vegas. A lot of people thought this was not going to be the track for Hammerdown trucks, but they've really proved them wrong here. as we've had great pack racing at the end of both of the first stages, and this finish is brewing up to be a good one. After green flag pit stops, we still have a good field like this, and it looks like that 3 and 44 are pushing each other. So maybe this 40 and 45 need to start working together. Forensics kind of lost the pace here.
I think that 40 wants to get around that 45.
He needs to work with them. This 44 and 3's got it linked up. They're just moving right on along. As I keep seeing more separation.
Not a bad plan either. If you could be, a second or two ahead of third place, that means a lot, especially when it comes down to green flag pit stops.
I'm telling you, that 33 truck, he's the one to keep your eye on. He's out here on a heck of a strategy.
Yes, he is.
You'll watch him late in this run. He'll peek his head back up here. Right here he is behind. So I believe the lead pack he's following is up in turn 1 and 2 right now. He's back here behind Paul and Sniper and the Manbird. As someone is coming out of the pits right now, I believe that is Frank. As I do believe he is the first truck out here on these stops. Or no, that's Collins. The 23.
Yeah, I think Frank pit early because he had that damage from that accident.
Here's Frank. He's out here. He's in turn 3 and 4 right now. So he's going to be pitting right now, actually. There's Collins, who just came off pit road. He's following Sniper and the Manbird. '52 Sniper took a little bit of wall there in that Toyota Tundra. 23 gets way up in there on the 52. I'm quite sure what happened. Big wreck here. A lot of calamity in the home stretch.
Caution going to come out?
I believe caution's going to come out on this one. First caution of the night. Coming right here.
That is the first caution. Wow.
In a detrimental part of the race.
Frank was on pit road when it came out.
So good for Frank. Good for Frank. As long as he doesn't pit, as long as he presses cancel pit, he should be good.
Never know with Frank. He has trouble copying and pasting how to sign up on race day in Discord.
That's why I call him Frankensensen.
I don't know if you had seen, I like a smart ass, I posted a video or a picture tutorial on it.
Yeah, I seen that. So I can press here, then do this here. Detailed screenshots, folks. Alright, so this caution is really shaking it up a little bit. First one of the evening. Twin's going to be your leader. As this is going to hurt some strategies.
An ice cold lightning lemonade and a lukewarm red rocket dog right now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and that buffet special of the week doesn't sound too bad itself. As I was telling the folks earlier, it's like escargot you would get from France, but with sauce that you would get from Italy.
Okay, yeah. It sounds like food.
It's definitely edible. Maybe the most edible thing they have. 3 wide here for second place. Oh man, we're way back here, wide all over the place.
Now that screwed Dunlap strategy.
Man, you can see they're splitting back there. They're like birds in migration, a V, if you will.
Now, is Dunlap a fill-in? I don't recall him racing trucks.
Yeah, Dunlap has raced trucks this whole time.
Has he?
Yeah, he's been in that 33. He's in there.
For some reason, KSJ was in it. My bad.
No. But yeah, we once again we'll go over our truck points here, as it is Stagg that is in with the win at Martinsville, followed by Twoon, Sniper, Hothead, Travis, Pilski, Anxious, and Collins. And then the cutoff, Collins and Frankenstein are tied at the cutoff. Biker behind them by 3, Panda off them by 4, Schlinken out by 15. And that 44's had a good...
the playoffs, or did you say his name already?
Yeah, Dunlap is not in the playoffs over here.
Okay, so he was a really late join. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah, but he is in the best of the rest.
Was in that 33 to start this season.
That's a good possibility before they took everybody out of them.
Yeah.
That's a good possibility. I'm going to jump back here to this mess that's going on. Got a couple guys touching the wall. 4 wide right here. 38 gets bunched up. Whoa.
Sniper's going to really just push the issue there.
Went from 4 wide to 3 wide, and now they're back to 2 by 2.
They just can't make up their minds, can they?
No, they cannot. Is this going to go back 3 wide again?
Oh, look at all
3
the
wide
crossovers.
pushed.
Oh, forensic.
Another car sponsored by Scott's Lawn Care. That's the 3rd one tonight.
Feed your Lord. Feed it.
38 at Forensic, Stag, and
I apologize for that, everyone.
And Collins are all been sponsored by Scott's Lawn Care tonight. I got a good view
good
here.
sponsor to have.
Las Vegas will not have to cut the grass this week, that's for sure. As they have not made the turf transition yet, it seems. But a good view off the 52 Toyota Tundra of Sniper as he bumps the wall once again for good measure. As he's a part of this group back here fighting in the top 7. You can see Twoon and not quite sure who that is behind him there. Oh, big bump from the 38 there. Another bit of calamity, I believe. No, just some metal banging. One guy goes up loose on the track.
So we'll take this moment to do a very late in the race version of Visceral Killer's Popsicle Stick joke of the race, if that's all right with you, Stu.
Yeah, smack it to us.
So I had told my mother she drew on her eyebrows too high. She seemed surprised.
Jesus. And that will leave a worse taste in your mouth than anything you can get from Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle Buffet and Euthanasia Clinic. As we are getting down to the nerdy parts of this race.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you that my cousin just got a promotion at the old McDonald's farm? Yeah, he's the CIEIO now.
Man.
I don't know why they keep letting me do these things.
Like, people like me are writing these jokes.
Yeah.
There's nothing better to do than that.
26 laps remaining here in the world of Westgate 200.
Sponsored by Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle, brought to you on the Hammerdown Racing Series YouTube channel.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, too, so you're always alerted the second we go live and you don't miss any of the electrifying action that is Hammerdown Racing.
That's exactly right, Killer, as we've been on this action right here for quite a while. Now,
it's just not stopping. It's the same bundle of 5 or 6 trucks. Just going at it.
You just want to sit there and watch it because, you know, you never know what's going to happen. As
got Filski out there in front, then pile 3 wide with Sniper and Frank. Frank goes low, and they're still slinking up there. And look, Forensic and Panda aren't far off. They could make it interesting as well. As we still have Twoon leading this thing in a big battle with Stag. And then 3rd place, Manbird. And then 4th is Rye. And 5th is Dunlap. Oh, Frank
big wreck around
hard.
Frank in the 87 pile
Second
there.
time since I joined. I am the curse of HDRS.
Don't believe we're going to have a caution on that one. As we had a wonderful view off the hood of that 17 Ford F-150 there. As you got a beautiful view of the 3 Chevrolet Silverado that is leading this race right now. I'm going to go to our new and improved overhead view. And
now, do you know for sure if it's new or if it's improved, or are you just trying trying to sling one over the fam's head.
I just started using it like a few weeks ago. It's new and improved, okay?
How can it be new and improved if it's never existed?
No, it exists. I just started using it, you know. So it's new and improved to me.
It's new.
Improved. Because I'm using it. It's improved now. Damn it, you're killing me.
22 laps remaining, about 10 laps left on this fuel run here, Stu.
If you want to know a secret about Visceral, he's looking all those jokes up on Google.
The first 5 or 6 races were all from the noggin. But then it got, got to the point where I was doing it for 2 different seasons.
Once you get to
week.
a certain point, you gotta start doing different stuff, huh?
Yep.
New and improved stuff. Oh man, we're 3 wide back there for third, almost, as they figured it out on exit. As we want to thank everybody for watching. Just please give us a like, give us a dislike, tell us what you do or don't like. Like I said, I don't care. As long as you do something, I know you're paying attention. But yep, we are coming down to the wire. A lot of these guys single laps, single digits of fuel, 20 laps remaining. So I believe this next pit stop will get them to the end. We'll get them to the end.
Which is, I think, what Dunlap was trying to do is he would have maybe been able to make it if it would have stayed green for 2 more runs.
I do believe he would have. Like I said, a lot of these guys are in single digits of fuel to go, unless anybody's already pit. And Twoon is still out here in this lead. Wonder if that what am I looking for here? The strategy that Dunlap was on. I wonder if he's able to carry it out here. I don't think it's going to quite work for him. He's going to have to get on pit road with the rest of these guys.
Yeah, I agree. No real strategy to be had here. Run it as far as you can, and then, pit.
Yeah, he's just going to have to try his best. Twoon won the first stage after coming from way back there. He just stole it within the last few laps, but now he's up here.
He's kind of stealing it right now,
late in this race, showing that he's a strong contender. Stag been a fast truck all race. These 2 Silverados have been right on it, as we got some guys coming off pit road, so we'll see what kind of action we got right here. Frank going to be on the inside, going to allow 3 of Twoon to have the outside. Those fresher tires will be dominant as they get up here on exit, though.
Yeah, Frank should run away with this here. He's good. Shouldn't be in the way anymore.
And he's going to let Twoon have the low side, I guess. Twoon does have that, higher revved engine at the moment. But these tires, you'll see them pull away right here.
17 to go. 5 laps of fuel left in this run.
Yeah, so we're looking to be some dicey pit stops. Maybe some guys were hoping for caution before trying to go down in the pits. But it'll be fairly soon for some of these guys. And that soon is now for 3 of the top 4, as Hothead's going to keep on going.
4, 5. Oh, wow. Most of them came in. I think it was just Hothead that didn't come in.
Sniper did not go in.
Twoon, Stag, Manbird. I think Sniper already pit. Twoon, Stag, Manbird, Dunlap, and Schlinken are on pit road right now.
So we got Hothead still out there. He can still stay out there for a little while. He's got it in the bag for at least a couple more laps if he wants.
I think I'd rather come down, though. These guys are going to be flying when they get out.
He's going to come down this time, and he is going to make speed. What a great pit by the 45 there of Hothead.
When he comes out, still holding on to the lead, or what will eventually become the lead, I believe. Stag close on his bumper, and then Dunlap not far behind with Manbird as well. Or reverse that, it's Manbird and then Dunlap.
No, it's Dunlap then Manbird. Oh, wait.
Manbird,
no, that's Lincoln behind Dunlap. Okay. Yep. Got Forensic behind Lincoln there, followed by, couldn't quite tell, there's Filski, Twoon, and Stag all fighting right here at the front.
Rye exiting pits right now. Yeah, not quite going to work for him. He lost a little too much time there on worn tires.
I don't think this is going to kill him. I don't think this is really going to kill him here. He's right there with those guys. He's up to speed here. He's going to have a little bit of fresh tire. Yeah, he's falling right in the line beautifully. I think Rye's going to have one of the strongest trucks on this track at the end of this race. We're going to see him fighting for that win right here.
Ooh, twin off the wall hard, gives Stagg right up to the bumper there. Stagg looking up, he's looking down. He just can't get around him right now.
You just can't ride it. You can't ride it more perfect for that 45 truck right now. This is exactly what he needed to happen.
Bilski going to the lead.
Oh, big bumps here, 51, 3, 40, all right here in a top pack. 21's going to take the wall a little bit. 40's going to get in his door.
Stagg
40 around.
Oh, no. It's a single truck incident. There goes
40
Stagg's
just
run.
goes to the inside. Good thing he was already locked in. No caution there. Filski's going to be up front
that's
here.
Unfortunate.
Twoon to the lead. 21 of the Manbirds going to look to fight right here. And there's the 45 of Hothead. I'm telling you, that truck's going to be the one to be on his side whenever this is all said and done. It was a beautiful pit stop by him. Beautiful strategy. And thank you, Jinx. We appreciate you for allowing us to do the trucks.
As that accident there with Stagg has gotten Twoon out to quite a little lead of his own here. As we come down to 12 laps remaining. Coming around to 11 laps remaining this time. Manbird in second. And then a pretty big gap back there to third place of Hothead, who's got Filski and Dunlap with him. And then Schlinken shortly behind them.
Yes, we're going to try to... I'm with you, Jinx. Rye is coming. He's coming for that win, I believe. 10 laps to go. This truck's going to kick right in for him. It's going to be on the downward peak for these other guys right in front of him on their tires here. I think he's going to be reaching his max peak with about 8 to go on those tires, and he's just going to have a little bit more for him, I believe. Twoon is definitely no slouch. The Manbird's also a tough competitor, but those tires mean everything at a place like this. As I said earlier on, it's blazing speeds and gambling deeds tonight at Las Vegas.
They let you say that on the air?
Yeah, they do.
I'm just kidding. Stu's always bringing stuff like that. Little good pre-race commentary. He's always got some cool things written down,
21 dirt tracking through 3 and 4.
Oh, yeah. And Twoon two-stepping out to the lead here.
Oh, Wall meets the 21.
21 is really having to save it. I wonder if he made an adjustment there to try to maybe
Look at
get
that.
a qualifying run out of it.
Look who's linked up right now. Back there in 3rd and 4th. It's those dangerous trucks of the 45 of Hothead and the 33 of Dunlap. These guys are going to have a strong case for the end of this race.
We'll have to see. I don't know how much of a difference one lap in tires is going to be, because I think they came in the lap after Twoon did.
It's all about that get up and go too, he has to, Twoon has had to work an extra lap than Rye did on just getting going and all that. Rye just kind of jumped out and was right there with him, racing.
Right.
And I just think that's going to be a big difference here as they're working here towards the 21 of the Manbird. That 33 and 45, they're really knowing right now what it's going to take. Oh, 33 is going to go inside.
7 laps remaining.
Here we go. We're down in the single digits. 2-time Twoon out there in the lead. Can he get a lock into the next round for sure? 21 of the Manbird looking for a good finish here. Not in the playoffs, but looking for that strong finish in the best of the rest bracket.
6 to go. I don't see anybody catching Twoon right now.
I don't either. And Jinx says, can Twoon sweep? Can he sweep the 2 races that he has raced this weekend here at Vegas? And the 3 truck guys getting some company. Even the 21's up there trying to catch them. We're coming down to 5 to go here, I do believe, this time by.
5 to go. You are right.
Here we go. It's 5 to go. And the second race of the round of 12. Twoon looking for the lock-in for sure. The 45 looking for his lock-in as he is a playoff driver. 21 looking for his first Hammerdown win, I believe. He may have won one of these truck races. I'm not sure. No, he's not in the playoffs, I don't think so. Nonetheless, but great for that 21 truck to get him a good finish here at Vegas. That 45 and 33 working hard.
They have caught Twoon.
4 to go. 4 to go here, and it's teamwork's making the dream work here against this 3 Chevrolet. Just out in the lead, 2-time Twoon. Can he hang on for the sweep at Las Vegas this weekend in the playoffs? Punching his ticket in to the round of 8 for the Cup. Can he do the same for himself here in the truck's quest for a championship? Now the 21.
A little squirrely on the exit. 3 to go.
21 and the 45 right there. As Killer just said, we're down to 3 to go. We got 4 trucks battling for a chance to win this race. Who's going to take the gamble on it and make the action-packed move to take a W here at the Blazing Nils Straightaway Las Vegas Speedway? But the 45 making a power move on the inside. Can he make it happen right here, door to door out of 4? Not going to be able to make it happen.
That with 2 to go.
Dunlap's going to look to push anybody that'll give him a tailgate. Dry's going to fall back to 4th. There's a little premature move possibly there. I think you got to work a little bit longer as we're down to 2 to go now. White flag out this time by. He's got the man bird, goes high. Dunlap's going to go low. He's going to get right there on the bumper of Twoon. White flag this time by.
Off the
Dunlap
wall.
off the wall.
Their whole run.
Oh no!
White flag.
45 still got a little bit of his run left. Let's see what he can do with it. 33 is going to try to dive it deep here with 1 to go. Oh, 45's just off the pace on him here. Twoon's still in the lead. White flag is in the air. Checkered flag when they cross the line. Can 2-time Twoon make himself into the round of 8 here in the trucks? Dunlap's going to try to make a last-second move.
He'll get it done here in
Oh, let's see. Twoon got a little bit loose. We're going to come down to the line, and Twoon's going to be able to get her done here at Las Vegas. A sweep for him this weekend.
What a race there.
Man, what an amazing race by all these guys. I think we try to get those 4 in here if we can. Man, I mean, those guys were up there all freaking night. What a great race here at the World of Westgate 200. Sponsored by Captain Dave's Master Bait and Tackle. Brought to you by Hammerdown Racing Series on YouTube. And the results will be Twoon, Dunlap, Manbird, Hothead, Shalinkin, Filski, Forensic, Stag, Kingpile, and Frankenstein as your top 10. And these guys finished very close to each other here. As this was a close race all night long. And I mean, when I tell you, stage 1 and 2, they were packed up, and it was no different there.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Good racing.
Yeah. Most definitely. All right, let's see if we can get those guys in here, get us some interviews going on. What a action-packed race we had from Las Vegas tonight in the Hammerdown quest for a truck championship, as the Man-Bird has now joined the party. Man,
what's going on, boys?
What a race out there tonight.
Man, that was crazy.
Thought you were going to have something there. It looked like Dunlap pushed up a little bit as you were going to have a really good run there, and he got the wall a little bit. And it looked like it kind of killed everybody, you know, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th positions run towards the very end there, towards catching him.
Yeah, I had something for Twin on that long run. My truck was, I don't know if y'all could tell, but the truck wouldn't rotate going in, but like center corner, it rotated perfectly, and I had the best run out of everybody.
Well done out there.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you had a strong truck all night. I mean, every stage had action in it there at the line. Nobody had an overwhelming lead all night long. Except for Filsky stage 2, he had a little bit of a strategy that worked out there, but overall that...
Two tires worked out for him.
Yeah, but that second through fifth battle behind him was something to watch. But yeah,
Man.
I mean, just to speak a little bit on, we seen you dirt tracking there with probably about 7 to go. How'd that feel?
Oh, dude, the truck was. If I was on a cliff, the back tires were hanging off the cliff. That's how loose the truck was.
Yeah, I definitely saw it there. And you were saving it all over that track and was able to pull out a really good finish in that 21. So good job tonight there, Manbird.
I appreciate it, guys.
Now that we have Dunlap here with us now.
Yep.
Hey, Dunlap, man, you had a great strategy there going on. I really thought that strategy would have won you the race till that caution came out and kind of ruined it for you there, I believe. But nonetheless, you and Ra had it working there with about 12 to go, pushing each other. You had the right idea. I mean, what happened?
Just having fun. I think Ryan hit the wall coming out of the turn 4, I think, so I had to pass him up. Didn't want to, but I don't get passed up myself, so.
Yeah, it was definitely fun to watch. I caught it when Ra came out of the pits there. He had a real good run. Just right off the pits, was immediately racing with y'all, and you found that tailgate and stuck right to it there. Y'all caught Twin and Manbird up there in the front, though.
Oh, yes. Just having fun. Good job, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got anything for Dunlap, Killer?
No, it just you looked real quick out there. Strategy was going on, obviously, at the end of stage 1, going into, or I mean, beginning of the stage 3, until that caution came out. I noticed you had a really great run there with 2 to go, and it looked like you hit the wall coming out of 3 and 4.
I did.
It was a nice recovery, but do you think you would have had anything had you not made that contact?
I don't know. He's good with the trucks. So, but like I said, I wasn't in the playoffs, so I wasn't gonna pass him up anyway. So I'm just having fun.
Right. Speaking of him, here it is, two-time champion Mr. Twoon, and go ahead and won tonight here in Vegas, guaranteeing that he's going to go to the round of 8. How'd the truck feel out there, Twoon?
Oh man, well, not gonna lie, like in the races before that, I could get my tire wear to come absolutely even, and then in test session. But then when I got into the race, the draft really changed things, and when you get out front running by yourself, the draft really changed things. My right rear started wearing more than my right front, so I put one piece of tape on it. I was at 40% tape, and I never touched a single tire pressure or one single bit of wedge. I drove around the high side all day.
Yep, that's the way to get it done around here. Looked really fast out there as usual.
I want to say sorry to Filsky. He was driving behind me. I got into the wall, and he got into me. It kind of ruined his chances at the end of the race, but because he had a strong truck. So I'm sorry, Filsky.
Going into next week at Watkins Glen, you just going to take it easy, or are you keeping that pedal down and trying to get yourself a second win here in the playoffs?
Well, I see Sniper's brought himself back into the run of the trucks. This is the series he's only been running, so if anybody can chase down the 52 truck, I'm guaranteeing it's going to be me or Schlenker. I'm telling you, because Sniper's going to be faster, so I'm not going to be going for a win. I'm just going for stage points.
All right, you heard it here from the two-time champion.
I actually had something for Twin there. I wanted to speak on it, Twin. There, you were nowhere in camera shot at towards the end of stage 1 there, and then within 3 or 4 laps, you were there and won the damn thing. So how'd that happen?
Everybody was starting to follow the leader, and the leader was coming from the top to the bottom. You notice, once in a while, I get myself to the bottom. You can only follow so long. You gotta hope to God the guys follow you, but if the numbers pull down, you more or less gotta block the line.
Yeah.
The second they all started following each other to the bottom, they were really fighting their trucks moving up, and I just stayed consistent, stay high, and just rode the corner out and then fighting enough. I had 5 laps, newer tires. They all pitted early. They all pitted with 12 laps to go, and I pitted with like 8 to go, and I drove right on by them.
Yeah, I held on to that question all race because it definitely brought a surprise to me. Then Filski caught a surprise on everybody.
Yeah, Filski figured out what I was doing, and he did a 2-tire half-can stop and did the same thing, and I went two laps earlier than the last laps pit stop just because of the 3-lap shorter stage, but it ended up working out because Filski's like, did anybody else take a half a can? I said, well, Filski figured it out down to 6 laps.
Yeah, he definitely caught me off guard there. I said it there at the end of stage 2. I said, I don't think they're going to be able to catch Filski if he hangs on to that truck. And you all didn't. You almost got there, though. Yeah, he was gripping seat there at the end, but he made it.
Hey, thank you. I just wanted to say that was one heck of a race tonight.
And you finished lead lap in top 10, didn't you?
Dude, I did. I was running 8th, man. I was having a blast on this wheel tonight. And I got a little looser at the end. I pitted early, and I was trying to make those tires last, but I was down to like 9% or something. It was horrible, but it was a fun race.
Heck yeah, it was. I like that the high side really worked at this track. You know what I mean? You could really make some passes, but if you got the numbers down low, you could make the bottom work.
Yeah,
I wanted the numbers down low. I took the numbers. I asked Stagg and Schlenken to follow, and we pushed right on by Filski and Bird. Then I moved back up to the top.
You were up there most of the night, Twinney.
Yeah, it was an awesome race to watch. A lot of top pack racing in every stage, all the way through to the last lap. Green flag pit stops and all. It was just an amazing race to watch. A true playoff professional setting too. So great race out there, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm out of here, guys. Thank you for inviting me.
Hey, thank you for joining.
You guys, Thursday or Friday, man. Great job in the booth tonight, guys. We'll watch the stream.
Yeah,
I enjoy you and
show.
Visceral. I really enjoy you guys doing the cup or the truck chat.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys are good. Yeah, hopefully it was a show for you guys.
Good win, Spoon. Good run down lap. Later, boys.
Yeah, that was the voice of Hammerdown. Means a lot. Get that kind of cred. But Twoon, winner's circle tonight. Got anything to say?
Man, like honest to God, I'm just gonna really work on playoff points for the rest of the season. Like these group of guys have really come a long way in the truck series. So next year, like there's gonna be a lot of like good drivers moving up to the Xfinity, possibly drafted into the Cup. So these guys have really learned how to run tight back racing. So it's exciting to see how much Hammerdown's blown. So good job this season, Hammerdown Truck Series.
Yep, and it's been great to bring all that action here. We've not really had any race here in the Truck Series that just turned your stomach, so to speak, and that's what we like week to week, every Saturday night here in these trucks is some good competition showing what the future of Hammerdown may look like, so to speak, too. So, Killer, you got anything for our audience tonight?
No, just gonna let you do the outro here, don't want to steal any thunder.
Well, thank you, and tonight was Las Vegas in the round of 12, race number 2. Mr. Two-Time Twoon punches his ticket into the round of 8 with the win here at Vegas, sweeps the weekend in Cup and Trucks, locking both tickets in. Big weekend there for Team Twoon. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Catch all of our action at 9:30 Eastern Time on Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. Xfinity Cup Trucks in that order. And then you can catch us on Sundays. Weekend Warriors Racing Series sponsored by, or presented by, Hammerdown Racing Series on YouTube. And as always, you can catch us back here next Saturday for some more playoff action. It'll be race number 3 and the last race in the round of 12 from the Glen. So everybody's going to be going bowling next weekend, so come and join us for all 3 series and some playoff action at the Glen. And as always, thank you guys, and have a wonderful and blessed Memorial Day weekend.